And another thing, he talked this his wife, but it's not his wife. The house that he live in is not his house. That's her house. It's in her name. I told you I do a check on him. I check you. I do my background check. I know where his wife. I know. I mean, he put his address out where he lived, but I know how much the house costs, how much she pay in mortgage, when she got the house, who left her the house, who live in the house, what she do for a living, how much she make a year, how much you make, who's taking care of everything, why them kids don't even leave the house because she's the one that take care of them, teach them how to speak and shit. I know I'm not gonna do no history check on you before I start talking. Dang. So this brother's
really, Kwame Brown. This is what your channel has become. It became a clown circus show. You claim you are against groups, yet you literally just joined the anti-Hassan group, and you dedicate hours to talking about another man. This is the cesspool you want to be associated with? You want to involve yourself with some New York beef between New York cats? Having all his haters call in? How is any of this going to help the people? How is sitting on YouTube whining about Hassan going to teach the black youth? To make fun of a black man that y'all claim has mental health problems? To make fun of a man with alcohol abuse issues? You have an ex-convict who did 21 years in prison bragging on your channel about how he stalks a black woman. You are promoting or at least allowing an ex-convict who is boasting how he stalks a black woman and knows everything about her. He brags about how he knows where she works, how much she make, her name, where she got her house from, how much she paid for the house, her birthday, all her information. He bragging that he know all this. And instead of you being a man and cutting that shit short, you let him boast about stalking a black woman. That's not manly. That's some shit a female would do. A female does all the stalking. Or some kind of weird kidnapper or rapist. Why was this nigga in prison for 21 years? The hell this nigga done did? Coming out stalking a black woman. You a grown ass man and you need all this help going at Hassan? You can't beef with Hassan by yourself? You have to call in his haters and his enemies? Are you really that emotional and hurt that you have to make videos back to back to back against another grown man? And 10 Toes Down TV. How do you know Hassan isn't married? Because he didn't register in a white man's court? You that much of a slave that you need a white man's papers to be married? Don't you know Hassan is Muslim and Muslims could get married without going to the white man's court and getting the white man's titles? Don't you know a ring is not required for a Muslim couple to be married? The only thing required is a dowry. A dowry could be anything, not a ring. Y'all niggas so Americanized, y'all think the white man's way is the only way. Islam existed way before America, and you don't need a white man's court to be married in Islam. All you need is 2 witnesses and an imam performing the ceremony. You know what I'm saying? You got Muslim men, they get married on the phone on 3-way all the time. They be on 3-way with their witnesses and the imam on, you know what I'm saying? They consider married. They are husband and wife in Allah's eyes. They are getting married for the pleasure of Allah, not the white man's court. So 10 Toes Down TV, stop with that effeminate, weird stalking shit. But back to you, Kwame. Are you a teenager or a high schooler? You making fun of another man's clothes. You making fun of another man's body and appearance. You making fun of another man's style. Do you want Hassan's body and arms to look a certain way? Do you want his muscles to look a certain way for you? Do you want him to dress a certain way for you? Do you want Hassan Campbell to dress a certain way for you and look a certain way for you? Because I don't get it. Because a real man doesn't care how another man dress or how another man's body shape is unless he desires to be visually pleasing to his eyes. This is why I said in my previous video, you don't know how to conduct and carry yourself as a man who was raised by a strong father. You got too much mama energy and you lacking father energy. Hassan ain't never made fun of your style of clothes. He never dug into your kids or your family or any woman you deal with. But like a female, you stoop low to talking about his family and what he should and shouldn't do with his family. His kids watching you tear down their father. Why? Because you angry and upset and mad because he said don't compare you to him? So you going on a non-stop whining spree because two grown men had a dispute and you keeping it going like a scorned person. That's all I'm gonna say. You keeping it going like a scorned person. Is this the message you sending to the young black boys? To be concerned about another man's arms and clothing? To be concerned about how another grown man dress? Bruh, my father would have checked the fuck out of me if he seen me all over the internet worrying about what another grown man is dressing like and what he decides to wear on his body. Since when do wearing chains and jewelry and hats become a gangster thing? Cause I ain't no gangster and I got jewelry. I know plenty of men that have jewelry. African kings wear chains and jewelry. They not gangster. You are trying your best to show a certain image as being negative. You trying to make it seem like people that wear snapbacks and jewelry is gangsters and something negative. Why? Because you want everybody to dress country? You want everybody to dress like a farmer? And whoever don't dress country is a gangster, according to you? And you keep going on with this beat, bruh. In my community of men, I done seen grown men pull out guns on each other, getting ready to pop each other, yelling and ready to go at it. But, you know what I'm saying? We broke that shit up. And at the end of the day, they cool, shake hands, and they ended up praying together. We ended up making salat together. None of them kept it going days after backbiting and slandering and calling in help to prolong the beef and drama, trying to disguise it as a teachable moment. No, bruh, don't teach my sons to whine all over the internet because you had a verbal fight over the internet. Don't teach my sons none of that weakness. Leave our black youth alone with that clown shit. I'm gonna teach my youth how to ignore drama and build and not get involved with clown shit. You mean to tell me calling up your enemies is a good message to give the youth? Wouldn't that resort to more violence, a snowball effect? If a street dude beef with another street dude and he call up his enemies to get involved, wouldn't that result in more deaths? I'm just saying, because I used to hang with street dudes, and what you are doing is definitely not a teachable moment. What you are doing is what the machine wants you to do. Yeah, we know Hassan says off the wall shit, but the underlying message is bigger than his crazy, outrageous antics. His antics is only for entertainment. Us smart people know that. Us smart people know how to see through that and focus on his message. Hassan, he gotta deliver an animated, outrageous description to keep the audience entertained and not sound like some boring, monotone robot. Why you think his channel is big and continues to grow? We are smart enough to look past his crazy words and focus on the underlying important message. I'm just saying, bruh, you doing too much trying to belong in a group right now. Trying to join the anti-Hassan gang with a bunch of clowns. I don't want my sons, I don't want the young black boys to learn from men who dedicate their channels obsessing about another man. You bringing clowns on your platform. Clowns who dedicate their channel on bringing down Hassan. No, Kwame, don't teach our youth to be clowns. Be a man by yourself and go at Hassan by yourself. Or be an even bigger man and move past that shit and focus on something positive. You go on your path and he go on his path. Hassan already showing he can man up and move past y'all little clash, and he dropping videos, still getting 100K views without the need to continue to beef with you or throw shots. Now he got you stuck in his web. You can't even make a video without thinking about Hassan now. You fell in his trap. 10 Toes Down TV is stuck in Hassan's web. Are you going to be stuck in his web now? I'm not dissing you, Kwame. I'm just a brother correcting you and giving you my perspective from a man who was raised by generations of strong fathers. When me and my brothers argue or if they need advice on something, I tell them the truth and correction and they agree, or we pick each other's brains, coming to a conclusion and keep it moving together. Iron sharpens iron. Y'all leave that innocent black woman alone, man. Leave Hassan's wife alone. That's weird shit, man. You should have been muted 10 Toes Down TV ASAP as soon as he started rambling about his wife. You know what I'm saying? Y'all weirdos keep talking about that's his wife's house and that's his wife's money and cars. Guess what? That's his wife. They are one. She submits to him. Whatever she got, he got. That's a true team. Boy, 10 Toes Down TV, you must never had a woman hold you down. You must never heard a woman say, hey, babe, I got you. Babe, if I got it, you got it too. Know what I'm saying? Before I was self-made, when I was fucked up and down on my dick, I had plenty of chicks say, hey, babe, whatever's mine is yours until you get on your feet. We in this together. Man, it's too much effeminate niggas worrying about what belongs to who. The fuck? They married. In the law's eyes. You probably don't want to accept their marriage 10 toes down TV because they didn't go to your white zaddy court to get a paper, but in Allah's eyes, they are married. That's all that matters, because at the end of the day, that is who they will have to answer to on the day of judgment. The real court, the courts of heaven. Man, Kwame, man, I would have never had some effeminate stalker on my channel like that crawling in, man. Shake my head. But let me end this on a good note. Kwame, you had some good ass points in that live, man. You had some good ass wisdom in that live, man. Keep doing your thing, but eliminate that clown shit, bruh. It ruins the message. I'm out, y'all, man. I want y'all to go ahead and press like and subscribe, man, and hit that notification bell button so you can stay tuned on my future videos, man. Welcome to the Alpha Kingdom, man. Let's continue to put that alpha energy out into the universe. That real alpha energy, man. Not that fake disguise shit. That whining, crying like a big baby over the internet because a dude said to compare you to him. Come on, bruh. Be a grown man. A real grown man. Not that fake perspective that everybody inventing because they were never raised by a father to teach them what a grown man really is and how he's supposed to do and conduct himself. I'm out.